Okay, round two with Real with Robo. Round two. Okay, people are asking me, how do you piss somebody off so badly that you first get a 3-day ban, then it gets switched up to a 30-day ban, then it gets switched up to a 90-day ban, then it gets switched up to you might lose your account. Well, let me tell you how Robo pisses them off with facts. Now, I want y'all vets to know how I feel about you in case you didn't know. Let me tell you. So next time they be like, oh, you don't know how Robo feel about you? Well, you better ask somebody. You could always say, I did ask somebody. I asked Robo, and well, she told me. So I already know. I'm very serious about my vets. I get pissed off when they get used. Like, beyond the level of pissing off. Like, for real pissed off. Sincerely, in my heart, there is like a demon inside of me that comes out when my vets or military is used. Well, this woman, her whole meat and potatoes of the argument, her argument was that the vet that Kaepernick consulted with said it was okay to kneel for the anthem. And I was like, no, that's impossible. There's no way in hell any vet would say that. Sorry, I gotta say bye-bye to my honey. Love you, be safe, bring your ass home to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Flirting is the number one death cause in America for husbands.
Very well.
Anyway, so then, sorry, I'm getting all comfortable and shoot. So then, you'll have to excuse me. I got this bump in my neck. I don't know what it is. Don't care what it is. It is what it be. Anyways, I'm sitting there going, there is no way in hell a vet's gonna say, no, you know what, it's okay if you kneel for the anthem. That's how we show respect for the fallen. For the wounded is what she said. I'm like, I hang around with vets and I have never heard this bullshit before in my life. Like, I was raised by a military man and a military woman, and I still ain't heard all this. Kneel for the wounded. No, they kneel for the fallen. Because every time you see them kneel, it's for somebody that done got hurt and are either out their way out the door or they already gone. So that made me pissed. Then I get pissed when she say, oh, well, he said it was okay. And I was like, I could see a vet saying, we support your right to protest. Your right to protest. But I can't see a vet saying, it's okay to disrespect America. Well, I found out from that vet's own pen, his own hand, and this, people, is why I piss people off, and how I piss people off. I posted the open letter to CNN by that vet, and it states clearly, we met. I wanted him to stand. He wanted to sit. We had to find some middle ground. Let me break that down to you in military. It means I got sick and tired of him and I was about to stab him in the fucking throat. So I said, fine, kneel. I just wanted to get out of there. And how do you know that? Well, follow up in the same letter. One paragraph down. The vet says, I do not endorse his method of protest, but I support his right to protest, his right to do so. And then he asked us to come all to come together like butt cheeks on this, and no, we're not gonna do that, vet. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. You should have already knew there were stubborn mofos like me out there. We ain't doing it. We ain't gonna get down with this. Now, me personally, I don't care if Kaepernick kneels, because apparently he's so pathetic that he has to submit himself. Submit. Kneeling is a submissive posture. Bow down. Bow down before Old Glory. Bow down before the emblems. Bow down before the country that you say oppresses you. And he's not doing it for the oppressed people. Oh, well, how do you know that? Because the oppressed people aren't oppressed. Well, how do you know that? And then I brought out statistics by the National Statistic Board that leans on the left about police brutality. Did you know, fact here kids, that white people are more likely to get shot by police than any other color? Wow. Wow. 20%. That is the number of police brutality. 20% police brutality cases in America, across America. Okay, they said, what? 0.2% of that, if I remember the numbers correctly, because you know my mind, I don't remember numbers correctly, but it was a very, very low number. 0.2% of that is done to black people. And this is women, men, and children. 0.02% of that is done to unarmed black teenagers. So we're talking about 1 out of 100 cases. We'll just put it like that. Let's just put it easy. 1 out of 100 cases. And the police are treated like shit when they're accused of using deadly force without need. And those cases that were proven that they did, those cops are in jail for murder. Those cases that aren't, they're let go. So maybe you need to look at your own communities and realize that 90% of the crime done in black communities are done by black people. Black on black violence, that's real. Police brutality is not that serious. What you need to do is go protest the violent motherfuckers in your neighborhood. But I'm still waiting for Kaepernick to come down to Memphis and help out all the, communities that I see around me. He ain't gonna do it. Why? Because his protest isn't about caring for someone else. It's about furthering his washed up career, making money, pissing people off, and getting in a chick's pants. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if it was for any other reason and the facts actually backed it up, I'd probably be down with it. I was down with BLM when they first came out. I was like, yeah, that's not fair, man. They need to be held accountable. But then I started looking into it and I was like, these people are stupid. I gotta go. I gotta go. Because at first I was a cool white person. Now I'm a motherfucking cracker. Oh, there come that cracker bitch again. Yeah, here come that cracker bitch again. And you wonder why I get banned. You wonder how I piss people off. That, my friends, is how I piss people off. With facts. Because facts, they don't lie. They're black and white. They're not racist. They're unbiased. Facts are facts. And it's a great fact that no, the veteran he consulted does not endorse his method of protest. So spread that around and see how many people you could piss off and how many days you could get banned. Because you've got a tall line to live up to, kids. Very tall line. Y'all take it easy. That's real with Robo.